I've researched dozens of online mysteries and disturbing social media cases, but none of them pulled me in the way this one did. Every document, every police update, every witness statement, I went through all of it myself, and the deeper I went, the more I realized this wasn't just a disappearance. It was the beginning of a digital wildfire. Lives were changed. A community was invaded. Millions of strangers became investigators overnight. This is the full story of Nicola Bulley. Before the headlines, before the theories, before the chaos, Nicola Bulley lived an ordinary, peaceful life in a small English village. She was 45, a mother of 2 daughters she adored, a partner to a man she'd been with for 12 years, and the owner of a Springer Spaniel named Willow, a dog she considered part of the family. Her friends remembered her as bright, warm, always smiling. She loved the outdoors, loved routines, loved early morning walks by the River Wyre. Nothing about her life suggested she would soon become the center of one of the most talked about disappearances in the UK. But everything changed on one winter morning. January 27th, 2023, a typical Friday. Nicola woke up early, prepared her daughters for school, and packed their bags. Her partner remembered it as a normal morning, quiet, calm. After dropping the children off, she drove to the familiar riverside path near St. Michael's on Wyre. This was her routine walk, something she had done countless times. At 9:08 a.m., CCTV captured her walking down the path with Willow. A few minutes later, she passed people she knew. Some waved, some said good morning. Nothing seemed out of place. At 9:01 a.m., she logged into her work Teams meeting on her phone. She set off on her walk, hand in hand, Willow trotting beside her. At 9:10, she was seen by another dog walker near the upper field. At 9:18, her phone was still active. And by 9:20, she had reached the bench by the water, the last confirmed point of the timeline. Just 13 minutes later, everything changed. At 9:33 a.m., another local woman found Willow running loose, anxious, without her harness. Nicola's phone was on the bench, still connected to the work call, but Nicola herself was gone. That moment, 9:33 a.m., marks the beginning of 23 days of uncertainty, panic, and nationwide confusion. The woman who found Willow wasn't alarmed at first. Maybe Nicola stepped away for a moment. Maybe she was nearby. But when minutes became longer than expected, she called her daughter, who quickly recognized the dog and the phone. By 10:50 a.m., the police were notified. By 11 a.m., Nicola's partner received a call that something was wrong. Search teams were sent immediately. Officers spread across the field. The riverbank was investigated. Willow was taken home, still stressed and confused. By midday, police were operating under one primary theory. Nicola slipped into the river. But there was a problem. There were no footprints on the wet ground, no sign she climbed down to the water, and no witnesses. The mystery was beginning. Over the next several days, the search grew into one of the biggest in the area's history. Helicopters scanned the river. Divers swept its depths. Sonar technology mapped every corner. Mounted police searched fields and farmlands. Residents combed the countryside. Nothing. Not a phone. Not a piece of clothing. Not a single trace of Nicola. Search specialists said that if she fell into the water, the current would have carried her downstream, but the river was shallow in parts. Many argue that a body would have been found early. The lack of evidence caused doubt, and doubt is what opened the door to chaos. The case hit social media, and that was the turning point. TikTok creators rushed to the location to film themselves at the river. Some walked along private land, searching for evidence. Others live-streamed themselves opening abandoned buildings. Influencers began creating daily theories. The story left the realm of real investigation and entered the realm of entertainment. Suddenly, people accused villagers of hiding something. Anonymous accounts accused Nicola's partner. Others claimed she was abducted. Some said she ran away. Some said it was staged. Pisix began making videos claiming visions. For Nicola's family, watching these theories spread was heartbreaking. Police pleaded with the public to stop interfering, but by then the case had become viral content. The lack of progress created enormous pressure. Reporters demanded answers, social media demanded explanations, and then came the most controversial moment of all. In an attempt to explain why they believed Nicola may have fallen into the river, police revealed personal information about her struggles and vulnerabilities. The public reacted with anger. Why share such private details? Why now? Was this an attempt to defend the investigation? Critics attacked the police. Supporters defended them. It was a turning point and not a good one. As days passed with no answers, the mystery deepened. Volunteers searching the countryside, news crews broadcasting live from the river, TikTokers climbing fences and filming locals, rumors becoming facts overnight, internet detectives analyzing the path, the bench, the phone, even Willow the dog. It was chaos. Meanwhile, Nicola's family was trapped between grief and public pressure. Every day felt like the same nightmare repeating. On February 19th, a couple walking by the river noticed something among the reeds. The police were called. Within hours, they confirmed the worst. They had found Nicola. Her body was discovered in the river about a mile from where her phone was found on the bench. The hope that she might still be alive vanished in an instant. An inquest later confirmed that she likely entered the river on the same morning she disappeared. No evidence of attack, no evidence of crime, no third party involved. A tragic accident. The Nicola Bulley case became one of the most striking examples of how social media can twist real tragedy into viral content. Nicola Bulley wasn't a mystery. She wasn't a conspiracy. She wasn't a storyline for online detectives. She was a mother, a partner, a friend, a human being. And her story is a reminder of the very real people behind every headline and the responsibility we all share when tragedy becomes public. Thank you for watching. Please click like and subscribe if you didn't already. See you next video.